Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for it.
He's loose. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Green. Caught. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta?
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. Did the work himself.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Got it in the middle. It's dribbling. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons hits him in stride at the 10. They bring him the big play will move the sticks. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to throw. It's Green. Makes the grab on the left. Still running at the 40. Breaks away on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. It's a seam wide open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The ball squirts free. And the defense jumps on it. They get the Hogs send that offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job.
There's a live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needing a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option, down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Driving offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Now the chance for perhaps the most rewarding one-yard drive in the history of football. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle, it's high. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Simmons. Takes the easy one to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. On the run, still looking. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Rebels are on the move.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's dribbling. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play-action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense in a split backfield. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw at Simmons. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Still looking on the move. Inside the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Green. Makes the grab, it's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Ernie on the Jets. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring him back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Arkansas has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Quickly complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Green. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Green. Out of the backfield, he's open. It's a running room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room, it's Diggs. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 7. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has. Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. Fights off a defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one... it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 45 on his way. Found a seam on the left. There he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. Quick completion on the out. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not...